Fish Commission's public lands may have to purchase a new permit. The requirement is drawing a mixed reaction. THV 11's Carter Thweet shows us who needs it.
It will be required to access these areas for activities like bird watching, kayaking, hiking, and those sorts of things.
It's a new annual permit costing $10.50. If you're over the age of 16, want to use Game and Fish Commission land, and don't have a hunting or fishing license, you'll need it. Arkansas Game and Fish spokesman Trey Reed says the goal is for everyone to help pay to conserve the lands they use.
Hunters and anglers have sort of paid their way to use these areas and these resources for a long time, and there really hasn't been a funding mechanism for these quote-unquote non-consumptive users, these kayakers, hikers, and those sort of things.
One hunter and fisherman from Cabot tells me he's glad others will have to pay like he does, and he thinks it'll be for the best.
If you've got the money to gas up your wake boat, gas up your truck, buy all the snacks, some people consume alcohol, so they buy all that. What is $10.50 more to help keep our state beautiful? Well, it's nothing.
But not everyone feels that way.
I feel like we've already paid for it. It's just another tax.
I feel like that these are the public's property, and we should not have to ask for permission or pay a fee or a fine to do these things.
Reed stresses the permits apply only to wildlife management areas owned solely by the AGFC, less than 12% of public land in Arkansas.
This is a trend across the country and in Arkansas with a lot more non-traditional users outside of hunters and anglers using these areas, using these lakes. And so again, this is a way that we want to allow them to be able to contribute to conservation funding and the conservation of these areas for the long term.
Carter Thweet, THV 11 News.
Thank you, Carter. Reed says these permits will be enforced similar to hunting and fishing licenses, but there will be an unofficial grace period since this change just took effect a week ago.